He has been placed on us to make the best synthesis of the antithesis and the thesis. Nothing beyond that. Anyway, it's also nice that I get the opportunity to wish you all a happy Valentine's Day. And seeing you here, it shows that your love for knowledge and the truth supersedes the interest of your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your wife. Thank you very much. The issue of Article 371 has become a public issue in this election due to the fact that the Voice of the People's Party has made it one of the key springboards to power. Nagadaw pag VPP kapalong yaga jika theory yaga Article 371 baga sectional kung garansang yaga election di jangkiban yo ibabor di kami kini isu siya hoy manswa hagapor ko na when I was young. I also thought, because I liked the way the Nagas defended their freedom, the Mizos defended their freedom. So I also thought that Article 371 was in fact something said by God to us. That is not the truth. As Chief Justice of India, Dr. Hidayatullah, he said that the sixth schedule is a mini constitution. But hakka bengilap ba hakjing keren jum Dr. Chief Justice Hidayatullah bengilap ba kernet ke menteri kadai ke kamar sainur kamar penwan nur kampam banyadai yaki fok kijoni ki riulo ki basa ki private areas manual don't mind me lecturing you. Scheduled area means under the fifth schedule. Under the sixth schedule, it is the private areas as defined by Para 20. Remember, it is not scheduled area. It is the tribal areas. Now, the tribal areas, in fact, under Para 3, you see, I prepared two long papers, but I will not read them. You'll please give me your, send your phone number to me, and I will send all these to you, and you can digest them. My phone number is 8131-919942. Please send the number which you have on WhatsApp. I'll send everything to you. Right now, I'll make it short and sweet, but not over sweet. You see, the basic problem with Article 371, which is the Article lifespan of way. Kadai kabalong kuit. It is a negative provision within the Constitution. Why? At the time when the Nagas signed the 16-point agreement, the 100-point agreement was signed in Naga, kila ong panyadai ka di kustor, panyadai ka dosya, panyadai ka ong sensya, handai ka ikbaja. Hako a union list assumption, kipon ki mapate kumga banti kumpian banti uduyong bakaba kelak aku skiba ngakren dia no sai materi ke control of atomic energy and its minerals uranium hamne haji siapa report betul parti kita tak kami pipi minum siapa ti uranium entry 6 hapok ke union list na 7 schedule kalau beli lupa kejikan lada kiban rakyat Kristen. Nama ke constitutional process itu okay. What does the constitutional process say? It states that any subject within the powers of Parliament, once you have Article 371, then the union list will override the state list, it will override the continent list. The beauty about the sixth schedule is the Supreme Court in Regional Provident Fund Commission versus Shillong City Bus Syndicate from us, from here, it has given a clear ruling that the space occupied by Para 3, land, custom, appointment and succession of chiefs and headmen marriage and divorce, administration of villages, administration of towns, agriculture, agriculture, all these are sacrosanct. Even Parliament cannot pass any acts on this subject. The state government cannot pass any resolution, any motion on this, or pass any acts on the subjects within Paragraph 3. Now we have a naked provision. Real quick. We have a provision which is protected even by the Supreme Court. Here is where I agree with Barbara. The provisions of Para 12A, saying that the provisions of any act passed by the state government will override the acts of this council. This ruling by the Supreme Court has already rendered it null and void. The only thing required for us is to amend the 6th schedule under the proposed amendment of 125th amendment, which is going to come. Now, this we must be very clear. Uranium has become a very big issue. Now, if you bring in Article 371, like has happened in Nagaland, with regards to oil, because Nagaland is an oil-rich state, I'll tell you that due to this controversy, due to this constitutional lacuna, is in charge of India. What has happened? The central government says N353 relating to oil exploration and use of the oil, N354 relating to coal and other minerals. And now, if there was uranium in Nagaland or Mizoram, they would have said under N33. The government of India owns this. Are we willing to risk this? Nitre ban surrender ki hok ki jongi ki badana ko kisik settle ban play ki company in the central government. This is the question. Now, forests. Somebody asked me a question when they saw my interview. Why NGT pass the timber ban? NGT passed the timber ban because of the Forest Conservation Act, which falls under the concurrence. And by the play of Article 254, where when the acts of the state government and the acts of the central government they conflict, and the acts of the central government will prevail. But we have a mechanism in the 6th schedule, Para 12AB, which says that the president shall decide whether a central act shall apply or not apply, with such exceptions or modifications. But here there is also a ruling, the same ruling. The Supreme Court has said all acts of Parliament apply unless the District Council and the state government say it will not apply. That is why, you elect your representative. First, you elect somebody who knows our tradition, who knows our custom. That means he supports the matrilineal system. That is the first and foremost. Tonight when you go, I want to hear you say this. Number 2, he has to understand the section. The intricate constitutional machinery that is there in the section. He has to understand that Para 3, when you pick up an NDC, Para 3 gives you a huge power, but don't misuse it. Don't misuse it. Because right